South Summit has got to be happy with the way they started off this tournament, with a wrestler making the finals at 103 pounds and also at 112 pounds. Jensen Crandall, another freshman of South Summit, comes to us with a record of 39-8. He has a GPA of 3.8, and his parents are Gary and Elisa Crandall. He has taken second in the Weber duels. He's undefeated at the two-way state duels, 7th at the Rocky Mountain Rumble, 1st in divisionals, and a Region 14 champion. His opponent tonight from Enterprise is Colby Barlocker, another freshman with a record of 36-10 with a GPA of 3.7. He is the son of Craig and Cindy Barlocker. He was 3rd at Desert Storm, 4th at Pineview, 2nd at Enterprise, and 2nd in Region, all in 2007. It's not uncommon for a team to have 2 great wrestlers in a row because they've spent all year working out together and making each other better. So we'll tune in and see if South Summit can gather another state title right in a row. This 112-pound match is brought to you, no points, out of bounds. This 112-pound match is brought to you courtesy of Sharper Image Marketing. They're providing team apparel and school promotional items. To receive your discount, email wrestling@sharperimagemarketing.com. That's wrestling@sharperimagemarketing.com. Still no score a minute into the first period. Ref calls for a stalemate. We're back on our feet. Very evenly matched wrestlers based on record. Enterprise trying to get his arms back so he can get a better position. There's not much he can do from there. Crandall, on the other hand, needs to improve from there. We're back out. No score. 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Nice high C by Colby, by Johnson Crandall, but is unable to finish, unable to capitalize on a great effort, a great setup, great shot. And time's going to run out as we battle for a first takedown. And we're no score at the end of the first period. Crandall's choice. Crandall chooses down. Good coaching. He needs to score here, so he's going to choose the down position and try to get a point. Barlocker's following through nice, but Crandall has his leg underneath, which makes things a little difficult. Barlocker doing a nice job of getting his leg back and keeping his hips down, hooking the ankle, and staying out of what could have been a two-point reversal and possibly getting a stalemate. Crandall working to hip over. He can get his hips above his and on top. Crandall's readjusting into a single leg position. You can hear the coach in the background yelling 3/4, wanting his wrestler to work on his head and neck to try to turn him, or at least, when he gives up the switch there. It's a great job riding for a minute, but can't hang on after that. 2-0 the score for Crandall. Crandall's going to work those legs just as Thornton did. We're in a tripod position. Barlocker trying to shake him loose. Crandall staying in fairly good position, not adjusting very well, and that was a nice move where he reached over, took a far side leg, where he's in a banana split position now, working for the fall. And Barlocker comes out of it, but not until Crandall scores 3 near fall. And there's no loss of control yet, no changes. And there's the reversal. 2 points, Barlocker. Score right now 5-2 with 5 seconds remaining in the second period. Time's going to run out, and we're going to go to the third period with Barlocker having choice. Coaches are signaling for him to take neutral. They seem pretty confident that he can beat Crandall on his feet. Crandall, on the other hand, needs to protect the lead without stalling. Barlocker not in on a good position now. And we're going to call stalemate. Back to the center. This is the state finals, 112 pounds, 3-point match. Barlocker working hard. They're warning Green for stalling, warning Crandall for stalling. He's in on the single. Crandall still has a wizard. And there's the 2-point match. 1-point match. 2-point match because of the escape. Crandall takes a shot. Barlocker needs to get his hips away from him, pressure down on the head. He's not going to be able to spin behind until he takes those hands off his legs. He needs to create distance with his head. Now he's working to do that. He's in a cradle position. He's long enough to do it. But Crandall's not going to give up a cradle easy, and there's a stalemate. 55 seconds remaining, 6-4 Crandall of South Summit. Once again, a great battle by 2 freshmen. This is what the state championship's all about. Crandall's going to get in on that leg and hang there, which is also, they're asking for a stalling call or a stalemate because he's not improving. Neither wrestler's improving. Coaches want a stalemate call. And there's the stalemate call. 33 seconds left. Barlocker down 2. Barlocker in on a leg. Can he chase? He's chasing. He's trying to cut the corner. He's hooked the leg. Comes around. He got his head stuck. Crandall looking for a spladle. Not a good position to be in. Get your head out. You got to get your head out there for the 2. 16 seconds remaining. 16 seconds remaining. Short time. Heads out. Nothing yet. No 2 yet. There's the 2 points. 6-6. 6 seconds remaining. We're going to have an overtime match here. This is amazing state wrestling. The best state wrestling finals I've seen ever were last night in the 4 and 5A, and these are starting off just the same. We're now going into overtime at 112 pounds. Comes down to who's got the heart and who's got the grit to dig in and get one last takedown in a 1-minute sudden death overtime. Crandall takes an early shot. He's in deep on a double leg. It's looking good. He has to secure the hips. Must secure the hips for the 2. Barlocker looking for the crotch lift to coming through, no score yet. Barlocker's up on top, hooks the leg. Nearly 2, no 2 yet, no points yet, 30 seconds. There's the 2. Barlocker, your underdog, comes from behind, wins in overtime to defeat Johnson Crandall of South Summit. Amazing wrestlers. Both wrestlers have to be happy. The South Summit wrestler came out strong, wrestled tough, but Colby Barlocker is the one who's going to score the sudden death takedown to be your state champion at 112 pounds from Enterprise. We'll be back right after this. Once again, thanks to our sponsor, Sharper Image Marketing.